So parties are the foundation of your business and are always going to be the foundation of your business. So no matter what types of parties you're doing, I have been able to kind of slow it down a little bit and do more like personal shopping links, and then do like messenger parties, which go amazing for me. I love them. I have a whole outline for those. And those are really good PRV generators for me and customer generators. So never let anything else replace parties, because you have to party in order to have high PRV. But we're going to talk about Scentsy Club as well, because it is just an insane way to grow your PRV even more in addition to parties. So they're two totally different things, because Scentsy Club is going to create loyal customers. Parties bring you more customers. So that is why it's so important to have both. So with parties, you're getting people to host for free and half offs, and they're going to bring you 10, 15, 20 new connections. But with Scentsy Club, you are locking those people in to be loyal customers. So it's like a process. So we're going to talk about Scentsy Club, and then when I'm done with this, your homework, your part 1 homework for Scentsy Club will be posted, and then later on today you'll hear from Shauna. So for those of you who may not know me, I'm Morgan McGee, by the way. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm your Superstar Director. So I'm the Superstar Director for this entire group of amazing teams, and it's literally the best thing that has ever happened to me. Y'all are the best thing ever. I mean, it has been the biggest blessing. So I am super excited to talk to y'all about PRV and Scentsy Club. I'm not gonna I was gonna introduce myself, but I know I'm gonna be talking a lot, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell my whole story. So first things first, some stats that I wanted to share with y'all. So I looked it up, and in 2020, nearly 70% of people in the US had a subscription box. So that shows you right there how popular subscriptions and mystery boxes and things like that are. That's okay, girl. We're just getting started. Hey, y'all. Okay, so after that, let's see. What is after that? LTOs, bricks, and always get my bar. Scentsy Club is the only way that people can get those things. Scentsy Club is the only way that people can continue to get LTO bars and always get my bars that are being discontinued. Bring back my bars, LTO bars, any bars that are going to not be here forever. It is the only way that people can continue to get those. So that in itself is very important, but also bricks. It's the only way people can get bricks, and people love bricks. If they have a scent that they love and it's available in a brick, they want it. So the fact that they can get that only through Scentsy Club makes it very exclusive, and they can get it at a discount, which is an even more big deal, because bricks are $24. So if they can get that for 10% off or half off, that's a huge deal. I don't know the most recent Scentsy Club stats for Scentsy, but I know as of October 2020, we had like 93,000 Scentsy Club subscribers. So, and I know it's been growing more and more. So my guess is probably more around 100,000 now. So club is, people want to be in club. So we're going to talk about how you're going to get those people in club. And that's what your job is to get those people subscribed, because people want to be in club. But people don't know about club unless you tell them and show them and have your own Scentsy Club and consistently market it. So we're going to talk about all that. I'm even going to give you verbiage that you can use for certain situations to get people in club, to get people to buy whiff boxes, to get them to always get my bar program, all those things. So I'm going to give you verbiage for that, but I'm also going to post all that verbiage after this. So don't try to write all that down. I will copy and paste it from my notes into this page so that y'all can have it, and save it to your notes section in your phone and do whatever you want to with it. So how much PRV do I get from Scentsy Club, and how long did it take? So right now I'm averaging about 1,200 PRV a month from Scentsy Club. Just from Scentsy Club, y'all. I have been very consistent with marketing it for about a year now. So it is going to take a little while, just like with anything else in this business. It's going to be a process, and it's going to take consistency, but it will happen. And something that's very important to remember is a lot of your Scentsy Club people are going to join if you're doing your job right. So you have to continue to bring new club subscribers in as you're recruiting those people, or your PRV from Scentsy Club isn't going to stay consistent. So it's just like when you're flipping your host. You're losing your host and losing all those customers. So if you weren't continuously networking and doing more parties and meeting new people, you would be recruiting all your customers, you would have no customers left. So it's the same way with Scentsy Club. So I average about 1,200 PRV a month from Scentsy Club with 1 year of consistency. And talking about that, the only thing about being outside is there's so many airplanes where we live. I have not done as many parties this last year as I did my first 6 years of my business. So in the first 6 years of my business, I was doing 8 to 10 parties a month every single month. This last year has been a little bit different for me. Not because people don't want to party or anything like that, it's because of me. So I have not even been growing my customer base at the rate that it is used to growing. So if I was, which I'm getting back to, I would probably have more like 2,000 PRV from Scentsy Club right now every month. So I'm just saying it can happen quicker than that. Over the summer, I've had 25 to 30 subscribers per month with 54 total subscribers, 55 including myself. So with that being said, most are monthly. So the majority of people who are subscribed to Scentsy Club in Scentsy are monthly. And you can use your Scentsy Club tab. So if you go to your orders tab in your workstation, go to Scentsy Club, it will, so you can click on like how many, it'll tell you how many subscriptions you have billing this month. It will tell you how many subscribers you have. And then you can look through at the very top. It has a list of all of your customers, the date, and the frequency of their Scentsy Club. So you can't actually look at their order or anything like that, but you can see what they have set up, what the frequency is, and when their order is going to bill. So you can kind of see how many people are bi-weekly, how many people, not bi-weekly, bi-monthly, how many people are quarterly. And that is one thing I really, really love about Scentsy Club is when you tell people that they don't have to have a monthly subscription and that they can make it the frequency they want it to be, so they can do monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly, that takes the pressure off. So I don't know of many companies who allow you to do that, or who allow you to cancel at any time or pause at any time. There are some out there, but there's a lot that don't allow that. And so a lot of people will think that it costs to be a member, or that they, you know, they don't have that flexibility. So it's important to explain to them that they do have that flexibility. So I'm getting about 3 to 5 new subscribers per month, I'm finding. And like I said, if you're partying like you're supposed to, aka more than even I have been recently, you can grow that a lot quicker because you have so many people to talk to about Scentsy Club. It's all about consistency. So my goal now is to get 5 to 10 new subscribers per month. I really want to be at 2,000 PRV per month from Scentsy Club by the end of this year. And I'm determined. I'm going to make it happen. And that's going to be done by partying more. So it goes hand in hand. Why is Club important? It creates loyal customers. These are customers that are going to come back to you every single month or every 2 or 3 months. So treat these customers like absolute gold. Treat all of your customers like gold, but spoil these customers extra. Give them extra things. Make a huge deal about them being in Club. Make a huge deal about it publicly. So I actually have a recorded video that is me literally throwing confetti in the air. And anytime somebody joins Scentsy Club, I post that video in my stories, and I put the 50 Cent song in the club with it, and I tag them in it, and I say, welcome to the club, and I will list the benefits of Scentsy Club on that every single time someone joins Club, because I'm making a big deal out of it, because I want other people to have FOMO and want to be in Club too, and see that, oh, well, they're joining Scentsy Club, maybe I should ask about Scentsy Club. Or, I've seen the Scentsy Club postcard in my mail 10 times already, maybe I should join Scentsy Club. And think about it too. So if you are selling things that people can only get from Scentsy, like mini fans, Scentsy Go, wall fans, and now air purifiers. If you are selling those things, people have to come back to you to buy pods for that. Or they have to come back to you to buy filters for their air purifier. So there is no other company that they can buy those things from. So get them in Scentsy Club so that they can get that on a regular basis at a discount. That is the biggest thing to tell people is sign up for Club and you get discounts. It's that simple. Why would they want to buy it through your website and pay full price for it when they can sign up for Club and get a discount on it? It doesn't even involve having a party. So emphasize that. Creates a transition into new recruits. So Scentsy Club is, like I said, it's kind of like a process. It's a great way to transition people into joining because they're already ordering Scentsy every single month or 2 or 3 months. Why would they not order that from themselves and get a discount on it? If people are subscribed to Scentsy Club and they are willing to spend money on Scentsy every single month or 2 or 3 months, they need to be a consultant most likely. If people love it that much, it almost doesn't make sense for them not to be a consultant. Because not only are they going to get discounts, but they're also going to get paid commission on those orders. So keep that in mind also. I kind of have a process that's like host, club, join. So that could be something that you use as a like rule of thumb to hold yourself accountable to make sure you're having those conversations with every single person. So you need to be asking every single person to host, which Shauna will talk to you about. You need to be asking every single person to club, and you need to be asking every single person to join. And if you're kind of doing it in that order, it takes the pressure off and it doesn't make you sound spammy or salesy because you're not immediately just saying, oh, you should join Scentsy, but yet I don't even really have a relationship with you yet. You've only ordered from me one time. So if they're a customer at your party or they've only ordered from you one time or, you know, they're a newer customer, asking them if they want to get free and half off product is much more, it seems more beneficial to them, and it seems more like you're not being selfish by, you know, just wanting somebody to join your team. So first, ask them to host and then transition them into club, or if they don't want to host, maybe club will benefit them. So just make sure they know their benefits. Club can pretty much benefit anyone because pretty much everyone is ordering at least $30 worth of product at a time. Most people aren't going to go on your website and spend $10 and pay $8 shipping. So most people are spending $30. It frees up your time to do more IPAs. So IPAs are income producing activities. What are income producing activities? Parties, follow-ups, sponsoring conversations, and networking. Growing your customer base. That networking is what so many people miss. You're not talking to people. You're not booking parties. You're not trying to get new connections through every single contact you have. That is networking. So you need to be focusing on those 4 things. If you're focused on anything else in your business, you're doing it wrong. You have to be focused on follow-ups, sponsoring conversations, parties, and networking. So, and along with follow-ups is customer care. They go hand in hand. But those are the things you should be focused on. If you're focusing on anything else, it's fluff. So with Scentsy Club, you're getting guaranteed PRV every single month, and that is freeing up time for you to grow your business even more. So basically, you start the month with a head start. If your PRV goal is 2,000, but you know that you have a goal, or you know that you have 500 PRV in Scentsy Club orders that are going to come out that month, then you need to up that goal to 2,500 PRV. It doesn't need to be included in your PRV goal. We don't play like that in this group. You need to not only airplanes, but vehicles. So it frees up your time to do more of those things and get more PRV. So like I said, it gives you a head start on your PRV for the month. It also allows you some leeway when you have a tough month. Everyone has tough months. Everyone has months where you are just down in the dumps and it's a struggle and you can't get off the couch and you don't want to do anything and you're not motivated. Or, and usually it's because something happens in life and it causes that to happen. It just happens. So it allows you, it takes some stress off of you, to be honest. I had a rough July, and I went into July knowing I had 1,200 PRV. Well, it was like 1,000. But I got more subscribers in July. So I went into that month knowing that I have all that PRV. And it's just a really good feeling to have that when you have those off months. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, my dog. She doesn't have her bark collar on. So here are the easiest ways to get people in club from my experience. This is what I do. So first and foremost, you need to know how Scentsy Club works. If you don't even know how Scentsy Club works, or you haven't gone in and played around with it, or you don't have a Scentsy Club subscription, that's the first problem. So if you're struggling with Scentsy Club, you need to first know how it works. You need to train yourself on how it works. I have videos on my YouTube channel about the details of how it works. I did one with Kevin Kirkpatrick from Home Office as one of my team calls. It's recorded on there. You have Scentsy Club videos in the training center. You have FAQs in the training center. There's no excuse for not knowing how it works and being able to explain the benefits to people. So train yourself on it. Know how it works. Have your own subscription. It goes back to selling product. If you're not using a product, you're probably not going to sell it. So if you're not using Scentsy Club and truly experiencing the benefits of it, you're probably not going to get any subscribers. It's the same thing. First of all, even if you only have an Always Get My Bar and a whiff box in your Scentsy Club. This dog, I'm determined he's about to knock this light ring over. But if you don't have a Scentsy Club yet and you don't really know where to start with Scentsy Club, just get a whiff box. Because with a whiff box, you can't get that with host rewards anyway, so it's not something that you can close out a party and place an order for a whiff box. So, like with your host credit. So just get it with Scentsy Club. You'll get 10% off of it. And add at least one bar that is going to be discontinued or an LTO that you want to continue getting. And that way you can show people when you get it in, you can go live and unbox it and show them, here's what I'm getting. Or get a brick, because those are exclusive. People can't get those any other way. Get something that is going to show them the benefits of it, and they're actually seeing you using it. Yes, you get PRV for your own Scentsy Club. So that's why I was saying it's so beneficial for people who are already clubbing with you to join, because they're still going to get the discounts and perks of Scentsy Club when they join, but they're also going to get paid commission on it. So yeah, we get paid commission on our Scentsy Club. So not only are you getting discount, but you're getting PRV for it, which goes toward your awards, your promotions, all that stuff, but you're also getting commission back on it, so you're making additional money, additional discounts on it. Personal messaging. This is the number one way to get Scentsy Club subscribers. You can put signage in your mail outs all day long. You can put signage in your local orders all day long. You can post about it. You can put it in your stories all day long. But you are going to get the most subscribers from personal messaging. And that goes for any aspect of your business. That goes for parties. That goes for recruiting. That goes for selling, like follow-ups, like personal messaging. If you don't do anything else, personal message. If you suck at posting on social media, if you're doing your personal messaging and connecting with people, you're going to be fine. So remember that always, because I'm telling you now, I am bad about slacking on my follow-ups, and that right now is my number one focus, because I know how bad I am about it. So I recognize that. And I know that I need to get on my follow-up, so I have intentionally planned 2 days a week, non-negotiable, that I'm going to, Tuesday and Thursdays, I'm going to follow up in my Amy app. So, personal messaging, y'all, I'm telling you, anytime I slack off on my follow-up, I can see it in my PRV. I can see the decrease in my PRV, because those customer relationships are not being formed. People aren't being reminded to order. Not everybody is seeing me on social media to be reminded to order. So, personal messaging. You should be having a conversation with everyone. This dog, I'm going to have to put his collar on, her collar on. So everyone who is spending $30 minimum on consumable products, you need to be talking to them about Scentsy Club. You need to be telling them, look, you're spending $30. You could be getting a discount on that. You get 10% off of that. So, for example, if they're buying a whiff box, they could get that for $27 with Scentsy Club. So you get them in Club with that benefit right there. You tell them 10% off, you're going to get it for $27. Get in Scentsy Club so you can get a discount on it. Then you can tell them, okay, spend $60 in Scentsy Club if you need more things, and you'll get a half off item. So you can use that half off for your whiff box and get it for $15. Or you can use that half off for a counter clean or a washer whiffs tub and get it for $15 or whatever you want to use it for. Or a brick that you can only get through Club. So have a conversation with everyone who is spending at least $30, period, on consumables. Anyone who's ordering through your PWS at least every 3 months, have the conversation with them, especially if they're ordering multiple times a month or monthly, because they're spending $8 on shipping every single time. They could combine all those orders into one Scentsy Club subscription and pay one shipping cost and get a discount and probably unlock a half off item. And if you don't know the benefits of Scentsy Club, you're probably seeing now why you're struggling getting PRV from it, or getting subscribers, because you don't even know these benefits in the first place to tell them what they're missing out on. So that's why it starts there. If they love a scent, and you're not going to know if they love a scent unless you're doing your follow-ups. So when you're following up, your Amy app shows you everything they ordered. Most people are not going to just message you and say, I love this scent, I need more of it. But if you're asking them if they love that scent, or if you're asking them if they love that scent that you sampled to them, you're going to find out that they love it. And you need to be sampling out as many LTO scents as you can. Scent of the month, limited time offer wax collections, and limited time offer licensed bars. Sample those out so that people can try them and then want them, and then you have to tell them, well, you got to club it. That's the only way you can continue getting it. So that gets them in Club right there. If they love a scent that comes in a brick, if you have someone who loves Blue Grotto, if you have someone who loves sea salt and avocado, what are the other ones? Sun-Kissed Citrus, Jammy Time. Y'all, I about had to come apart when they said Jammy Time in a brick. If you have people who love those scents, Scentsy knows what they're doing. They chose the most popular best-selling fragrances to offer in bricks so that people will buy those. So get them in Club with a scent that they love offered in a brick. Tell them, look, this is 1 pound of wax. It's going to be like 6 bars worth of wax, 5.5 bars worth of wax, and you're going to get it for $24 or $12 if you use your half off on it. If they already went over that. So basically it can benefit everyone. If they're spending $30, it can benefit them. Advertise whiff box and advertise it hard. Advertise it everywhere. Advertise it often. Tell every customer about it. I've challenged y'all to do this before. Ask every single customer who orders with you if they want to add on a whiff box. Tell them the value of it and how much they're going to pay for it. If you're consistent with that, you'll be surprised how many whiff boxes you sell. And when they want that whiff box, you need to encourage them to get it through Club. Because why would they want to pay $30 when they can pay $27 or $15 for it? Have a Scentsy Club, which I've already said, and unbox it monthly. Every single time I get a Scentsy Club order in, I don't touch that box until I can sit down and unbox it live. I leave it sitting there closed. This goes with every order. Anything I get in. Scent of the month, warmer of the month, and an order in general, I don't touch it until I can unbox it live. So, if you get anything in, you should not be opening it without being on video. You need to be unboxing that live. Or in your stories, but live is best. Put signage in your mail, in your orders, your local orders. Put it in there every single month. Most people have to see something like 7 to 10 times for them to want to actually take action and do it. So Some people are going to need to see signage in their mail 7 months in a row to finally get on the Scentsy Club train. And that is why it's so important to also be bringing it up when you're following up with them. Because some people aren't going to read a dang thing you put in their mail out. I'm not a reader. So that is why I simplified my Scentsy Club advertisement cards, because I'm not a reader, but I will look at this and I'll scan that QR code because it's a big old QR code and very little wording on here. So it says literally, I want you in the club, Scentsy Club. Join here for free and start earning discounts like the cool kids. That's literally all it says. I used to have a card that had all the perks listed out on here, and I was like, I would never read that if I was my customer. So I got this big old QR code on there, and I have this template in our Google Drive. You can look under the Scentsy Club folder and steal it and take it and do whatever you want with it. You can also put it, I think I have a sticker template for this too, so more like a square template that can go on a square or a circular label. But put signage in all of your mail and in all of your orders, or put it on a sticker that you put on the outside, just something advertising it, something. Another thing with signage, know what your customers are ordering. Know what they are putting in their Scentsy Club. If you notice, and I started noticing because I look at my Scentsy Club orders, I started noticing that people were not getting bricks. And I was like, I wonder if it's because they just don't know about them, or if they're just their favorite scents aren't in there. But this card right here, one of my friends, Chloe Cox, made this, and I saw it and I was like, that is what I need, because I knew that I needed something to advertise bricks specifically to put in with my Scentsy Club mail. You could also put this in your regular mail outs, give it to any customer. But I knew I needed something for my Scentsy Club mail that was like in your face, hey, you need a brick. You're missing out on bricks. So when she made this, I took it and I made it my own. And it says, and this is also in the Google Drive, I added the template for it, but it just says new bricks for Scentsy Club members only. This is going to go in every single mail out. It's going to go in all of my customer orders, local orders or mail outs, and it's going to go in my Scentsy Club mail. So it says new bricks for Scentsy Club members only. It has a comparison of the size of a brick to a bar, and it says you can add the following new bricks to Scentsy Club only. Yippee! And it has the new scents listed right here. Squeeze the day. I mean, come on now, y'all. Every one of you has a customer that loves Blue Grotto, Jamie Time, Johnny Appleseed, Sea Salt and Avocado, or Squeeze the Day. And that's not even all the ones that are available. And then it has this big old QR code right here, and it says add your favorite bricks to club, so they can scan that. So track your clubbers, know what they're ordering, and also categorize them. Y'all, I'm about to go beat this dog. It's probably not driving y'all as crazy as it is me, but give me a minute. For the record, I'm not going to beat my dog. I'm going to put her bark collar on. Bless it, y'all. She's a German Shepherd, and she's just trying to protect. Okay. All right, so also have a good way to communicate with your Scentsy Clubbers. So, yes, you follow up with them every single month, but if they are only in Scentsy Club, if they're not placing a regular order and they're only in Scentsy Club, the Amy app is not going to put them in there as a Scentsy Club customer. So it is up to you to, if you're using the Amy app to follow up, which I do, categorize them yourself. So go in, and it takes 2 seconds. When you get a new subscriber, categorize them as Scentsy Club. That way, when you're doing your follow-ups, you can follow up on that Scentsy Club order. But the reason I have mine categorized as Scentsy Club is because what you can do, and I have this for my local customers. I've trained on it. I have a video on it on my YouTube channel, how to categorize them with custom categories. But girl, go on. But I have them categorized so that when an LTO comes out, or like scent of the month or whatever, or I know that I sent out specific samples in their Scentsy Club mail, I can specifically go in and filter only to my Scentsy Club customers, and I can follow up with them and ask, hey, how did you like the samples that were in your club mail this month? What did you love? I can tell them, hey, there's a new LTO scent out. If you want to add this to your club, go ahead and do it now. You know, anything that you need to specifically communicate with your Scentsy Club customers. They are your loyal customers. So to me, they come first, and then I follow up with all of my other customers. Let's see, I already talked about that. Make sure when you're making a big deal about them joining, whether you're posting it in your VIP group or you're posting it in your stories like I do, whatever you're doing, tag them in it. And if your profiles are not public, they have to be public. They have to be, because social media is pointless if it's not public, because if it's private, it's only reaching the people that you have in your network right now. If it's public, it will reach everyone, and that is how you actually grow your business and get referrals, and new people will find you. I have so many people that find me through Instagram just through hashtags. So profile needs to be public, and when you're posting about someone joining Scentsy Club, tag them. Do the same thing when people join. Do it when people order. Tag them so that their friends see that, and that way it could bring you more customers. Mention something they got. So a lot of times I will just screenshot their order, and I will put like, this person saved this amount. Or you can just post like a specific product that they got. So if you have a picture of you with a whiff box, you could post that and say, thank you for your Scentsy Club order, tag the person and say they got this whiff box for $27 or whatever. Keep your wording simple. That is, I've already said a little bit about that, as far as like telling people about join club and get a discount on your stuff. Keep it simple. Don't overwhelm them with wording. Same with recruiting. Again, I can't help but bring up recruiting because that's my passion, but it's the same thing. Keep your wording simple. Don't overwhelm people. Don't make them have to read a big long paragraph. Here are some verbiage examples for different situations. So again, you don't have to write all this down. I'm going to copy and paste it to this page. But for like random reach outs, when you're randomly following up with people, have you heard about Scentsy Club? It's the only way to go for buying your Scentsy goodies that you use up regularly, because you get discounts and special perks just for being in it. Want me to send you more info? So freaking simple. That's it. You can even save that as a text replacement, or you can, so text replacement. I don't know how to do this in Android, but for iPhones, I freaking love it. I have text replacements saved for this stuff. So you can go into your settings and go into your keyboard and go to text replacements, and you can save that whole thing right there and put it under like club. And all you have to do is type the word club. Probably not a good idea because you probably type that word a lot. But do like a code something for it. Like maybe it's 4 letters or whatever, or numbers. You can type those specific letters and it will type all of that out for you. It will just all appear. It's the coolest thing ever. It's such a time saver. It's amazing. You can also use it as a message template in your Amy app. So when you're going to do random follow-ups, or if you're going to do a cold message in your Amy app, which is just where you go to someone's profile and message them, you can make that the template and send that out to 40 people and see how many people say that they want Scentsy Club info. Go ahead and add that to your homework. Go ahead and add that to your homework. I'm about to load y'all down with some homework. Oh, cool. So Erin said there's an app called Ditto that you can type your convos into for this. That's cool. I did not know that. So for random reach outs, that's something you can say. If they say yes, send them your club link on your site. directly to Scentsy Club. That's what I do because they have all the perks and stuff listed there. And the most important part, mark them as a Scentsy Club prospect. Either mark them as a Scentsy Club prospect in your Amy app, write it down on a piece of paper, Scentsy Club prospects, you have a list of them. That way you know that you've talked to them about it, they're interested in it, and you need to follow back up with them about it. In a couple days, ask them, did you get a chance to check it out? Did you have any questions? Let's get you signed up before that bar discontinues. That is so important, y'all. If you're sending out information about joining, about Scentsy Club, about hosting, about buying, and you're not writing that person down to follow back up with them, you're doing yourself a major disservice. So make sure you're doing that. People aren't going to remember. They're going to forget. They don't live and breathe Scentsy like we do. They have lives. They have things that come up. They have more things to worry about. But they still want Scentsy. So it's your job to make sure that they are reminded about it. So I have this saved in my phone as a text replacement. I have this saved as AGMB for Always Get My Bar. And so I can literally type out AGMB. And it types all this right here out. This is for if someone... This is for someone that I'm already talking to and they got a certain scent that they love that was a limited time offer scent. So I'm going to type AGMB and this is what it's going to tell them. That scent's a limited time offer, so if you want to continue to get it after it sells out or any limited time scent, you can create a Scentsy Club account and lock it in forever. You also get discounts on your purchases that way and it doesn't cost to be a member. That's it. How to word when you're talking about Whiff Box to people, because a lot of people ask me this. This month's Whiff Box is valued at X amount, but if you're in Scentsy Club, you'll get it for $27. Or you can even get it half off when you spend $60. It's free to be a member. Do you want to check it out? If they say yes, again, send them your club link, write them down as a prospect, and follow up later. Does anybody have any questions? I think this is all. It's all I had in my notes. I had 3 pages of notes, so I hope y'all learned something. Before I give you your homework, though, I'm going to make a post for the homework, too, but I'm going to go ahead and say it here. But do y'all have any questions around Scentsy Club that I can help you with? If you do everything that I just taught you, and again, I'm going to copy and paste those templates, so use them all you want to. If you use all these tips and you do it consistently and you have these conversations with everyone, there's no reason why you're not going to get Scentsy Club subscribers and end up with 200, 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000 PRV a month just from Scentsy Club. But you also have to be partying. So that's why I'm so glad that we did partying and Scentsy Club for PRV week, because they are the 2 most important things. They go hand in hand. You're not going to get Scentsy Club subscribers without parties because you're not going to have enough customers. If Lord help, if parties have slowed down for you, you need to change something. You need to either figure out if it's a you problem or if it's a something has changed problem. Like, are you not having as many conversations as you were having 2 months ago? Or are you not growing your business in the first place enough to where you have enough people to have those conversations with? Usually that's the problem. It's usually not that people don't want to party. If you are asking tons of people and doing your job in that area and they're still not wanting to party, maybe you're not offering them the right kind of party. You're not offering them options. People don't want to do online parties right now, so maybe you offer bag parties. Like, you got to switch it up. You can't do the same thing every single month. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. So, yeah, and it may be your verbiage. And so with parties, Shauna is going to have, I'm sure she's going to give y'all lots of things like that. And she'll probably talk about bag parties too. Bag parties, just testers, catalog samples that you give to someone to take to work, share with their employee or their coworkers, their friends, their family at church, whatever. Collect orders, and then they earn host rewards. But Shauna's going to talk all about parties. I just want to talk about club. Can you change your club to a different day within your month? So there's different days that it bills. You can't change. I don't know the specific days that they bill. I have customers who have theirs come out like right at the beginning of the month and then like mid-month. Like mine comes out on the 12th. And then there's a date at the end of the month. So you can change it up, but it has to be enough like ahead of time. Baked apple pie brick and sugar cookie brick, yes. See, and those are great too. I use everything that I can as multi-purpose. So if I get a brick through Scentsy Club for myself, I'm also going to sample that brick out. And as soon as you sample something out, that's a tax write-off. So keep that in mind too. The 5th, yeah. So there's like the 5th, the 12th. I don't know what the other one is. 24th? I don't know. But yeah, you can choose the date. And something to keep in mind. So when your customer is ordering, I hope I didn't just flash y'all. That would not be good because it's going on YouTube. I mean, that wouldn't be good in the first place. But when I got myself off track because like I'm really afraid that I just flashed y'all. Oh, so when somebody is subscribing, they're going to have the option to go ahead and have that subscription bill today or not. So if they're signing up and they want to get a subscription next month, but they also want to get it, say they're doing it bi-monthly, they have the option to go ahead and have it shipped now or have it wait until next month to bill them for that. So if they want to... If they're, for example, if they're buying a whiff box from you right now, like I had a customer 2 days ago want a whiff box and 2 packs of cotton cleanups. So I told her, go sign up for club. It'll give you a discount on it, but make sure you go ahead and have that bill now. So make sure you select at the top, have it bill right now, have it processed now. That way you can go ahead and get your whiff box for this month and your cotton cleanups. And then you'll be set up for the future also. But some people don't want to have theirs go ahead and bill right now. So make sure you talk with that customer, depending on their situation, what they want to do, and make sure they know that there's that option. They can either have it processed now or they can have it processed later. All right, so homework is to print off a Scentsy Club flyer. So literally go to the group Google Drive in the Scentsy Club folder and print off one of these. Put your own QR code on it, make it your own, and print it out. Print it out at home on cardstock or print it out at Walgreens or Walmart or wherever does prints, Amazon Photos, whatever. Print it off and then also post in your stories or post a reel on Instagram about Scentsy Club, either one. And these are things that you want to start doing consistently at minimum, like the minimum things as far as marketing. But remember, the most important thing is personal messages. So those are your 2 homeworks. Shauna's going to give you her part of the homework for booking parties, and I cannot wait for her training. She always does amazing trainings, especially about PRV. She is just amazing. So cannot wait to hear from her later. And that is it, y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. I love y'all, and let's go get some Scentsy Club subscribers.